Big Toe!
Hey, Ridiculous in the house. What up, Honky?
Yeah.
Gotta love some Danny Elfman.
Oh, he's great. That ginger freak's great.
I wish you would have gone with Weird Science.
Yo, Big Toe, what's
But I appreciated the
Oh, yeah.
the musical score. Yeah. Weird Science. John Hughes?
Yeah.
What's your if you had to put a top 3, bottom 3 on John Hughes?
Oh, shit.
That is not a gay club downtown. That is actually, we're talking top 3, bottom 3 being.
That's why they killed him.
Exactly. He knew too much.
Yep.
He knew too much of that community.
I think
Was
John
Kevin
Hughes.
Spacey ever in a John Hughes movie? Was he like a background character?
Oh, shit. He was probably a
Did
production
John Hughes,
assistant or
did
something.
he direct The Ref? Does that sound like something you would have at least written it? Should have been based on a National Lampoons or something?
Yeah.
All right, John Hughes, top 3, bottom 3.
Shit.
I mean,
You want to do that episode now?
we can.
All right. Well, we know what the top 3 are, don't we?
It has to be.
Uh,
Same time. Weird Science.
Weird Science is number 1. And then it's between
I personally love 16 Candles.
Breakfast and 16.
But Breakfast was a very
then that number
movie at
3
that time.
is either Uncle Buck.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about Uncle Buck. I seriously did. Great movie.
And
I do not like Ferris Bueller, personally. I hate to bite Gilbert Godfrey style, but I'm not a fan of that movie. This little prick gets away with everything.
so
Or
we
I
got the
like
top
Matthew
3 then.
Broderick. Yeah,
We agree on that.
I think so.
And the bottom 3, of course.
Pretty in Pink. I like She's Having a Baby.
Did he direct that or did he? I think
maybe
he
he
just
just wrote
produced it.
She's Having a Baby.
Oh yeah, that piece of shit with
Yeah,
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. Not
And
good.
who was that broad they were trying to pimp out for like 3 movies? She was like
Dude,
a Kelly McGinnis or something.
with a turn signal, they couldn't get her over.
No.
It was brutal.
She had to blow fucking the grandpa's grandpa, and she still only got 3 fucking movies.
All I see is a scene from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a fluffer nearby to help her.
That's not a hammer.
Yeah. Well, it's a Jewish hammer. That's what they call
It
it.
is. It's a Jewish hammer.
It's a Jewish hammer.
That's a rubber mallet.
Yeah. It bounces off. There has to be some shitty movie in there I'm not thinking of, but I wasn't.
Planes, Trains is
I like
very
Planes, Trains.
depressing.
Watch it, and you know what? It is. It makes you tear up at the end, and it's not that great during it, but it's a good slice of life. Like
It's just
those kinds of movies where it's like trope after trope after trope. You're just trying to fucking
Right.
get home, right?
Right.
It's like one of those that everything. It's fucking done much better in Quick Change, which is amazing like that.
Yeah.
Every fucking possible thing that could happen to you. That's a different movie for another time.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't put Planes, Trains as his worst.
Well, he doesn't have very many though.
Yeah, I suppose. Not his fault. I think he lasted till the late 90s. He just stopped working.
Well, he produced and wrote a lot of shit.
Yeah,
He wrote
that's
Home
true.
Alone and fucking what was the other one? Shit. The
National Lampoon's he wrote.
The
Yeah.
fucking
National Lampoon's Vacation he wrote.
right. So, and you could tell his influence in those.
Yeah. Well, he was a very, he was huge for the time. Very influential.
Well, I guess if you only have 6
Yes.
movies, there's got to be a top 3 and a bottom 3
I
of those
suppose.
still.
Well, all right. Pretty in Pink.
He wrote the
Ferris
Great Outdoors.
Bueller.
He wrote the
He
Great
wrote The Great
Outdoors.
Outdoors, and I love The Great Outdoors, personally.
But directed by what? Howard Deutsch.
I know exactly what you're talking
He
about.
did that Dutch movie with Ed
Yeah.
O'Neill, and
We watch it
yeah,
every Thanksgiving, not even kidding.
Dutch.
Yeah. Ed O'Neill, and it's brutal.
Oh yeah.
It's brutal. She likes it. You
Ed
see,
O'Neill
you see
kicked
this
your ass.
ring? Pop!
Ed O'Neill will kick your motherfucking ass.
He did what? 3 movies?
Mm.
We're gonna veer off here, but what's that piece of shit Shaquille O'Neal movie we saw in All the Bluffs?
Blue Chips.
Blue Chips.
Oh, he was one
He's
of the
the
coaches.
reporter in that.
Oh, he's
the
the reporter. That's
trying to
right.
bring down Nick Nolte. And he was in Fort Fairlane, so he gets past there.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
was in Wayne's World too, so
Yes.
I guess that's fair. I'm sure he did some
I
other
have a-
piece of shit movie.
I have a respect for Ed O'Neill. He just
He's in syndication twice. You gotta give him that. I've watched
he
Married
seems
with Children
just like
recently.
a good
It's still
dude in
good.
real life.
Right. We did jujitsu with the Gracies. That
Yeah.
Mark Maron is really good with him. Ed O'Neill, not to promote
Yeah.
somebody else's.
He might be a
podcast.
little too serious for his own good,
Sure,
but he
but I mean, with that kind of
he
clout,
scored 4 touchdowns in one game.
Give him his props. Give Ed O'Neill his flowers. In the form of shoes.
Well, shit, we went off the rails. We forgot this was Pee Wee's R.I.P. Pee Wee.
R.I.P. Paul Rubens. He's out.
That motherfucker.
Come on, Mr. Breakfast!
70 years old.
Was he?
Yeah. I guess he'd been fighting.
So he was 50 and below? Impressive. Oh, shit. 45 and below.
Yeah.
Wow.
Slender gay men do not age.
They-
So he was fighting cancer for like the last 6 years. And he was fighting.
Was that the black guy down the corner?
Yeah.
You had to earn your money somehow. Was it like some Kimbo Slice stuff, like backyard fighting? Pole vaulting against each other?
Oh,
That's not fair.
Man. Yeah, he was fighting homosexuality a lot longer than 6 years, though.
There is no way a straight man would wear a suit that tight. I'm sorry, it had to be known in '85. I don't give a flying fuck. There's no way he banged her at the drive-through or the drive-in.
No.
I'm a rebel.
She wrapped herself
all over. Good Lord.
Goddamn.
She was hanging above him, dripping like you would see on a shawarma. You know, like the lamb is turning on the turnstile and dripping down. Like, she was ready for Pee Wee.
There was just something about her, though. Something like...
Oh, I don't want a gyro now.
She wasn't very impressive. Like,
No, but for him.
I was Pee Wee, man. I think Pee Wee could get better.
I think you missed out on an opportunity there.
He missed out on Francis.
Well,
Francis blew that deal.
Well, that'd be some Marlon Brando with your prior things. And I'm going to bring it up every episode.
Well, you've seen how he's fighting in the pool.
Yeah. Let's just say he can hold his breath for a while.
Yep.
Out of water. All right, Paul Rubens.
Oh, poor Paul.
You got a Paul Rubens top 3, bottom 3? Has he done that many movies?
Yeah.
He's got the 80s and 90s.
You know, he was in what, that Cheech and Chong, one of those when he's doing cocaine under the table.
I forgot about that completely.
And he had kind of somewhat of a Pee Wee.
Well, he's the bus driver in Meatballs 2.
Like
he was the Bob Guy Goldthwait.
Yeah.
He was in Meatballs 2 as the bus driver. He wore a
and he was really weird in that,
right,
too.
Yeah. I think that was his gimmick, which is understandable. But then it's the Pee Wees, right?
Well, he was with what was it, the Growlings or whatever with Phil Hartman forever.
Yeah.
And they co-wrote fucking Big Adventure together.
Is he in? He's not in Coneheads. No. I was thinking of Paul Rubens.
That was during the time when Pee Wee turned into Paul Rubens at that
Oh, shit. I forgot about
porn
the divide.
theater.
I forgot about the Continental Divide there. And not the Belushi movie. I forgot about
No.
that. So 80s Paul Rubens, he had a little bit of a run there.
Yeah, we'll put the mugshot up.
Yeah.
But he looks just like he did in Buffy the Vampire
Big
Slayer.
Toes mugshot, by the way. Yeah. It's amazing.
You
they never got that stain out.
Yeah, this thing's bruised.
That's ridiculous.
You see,
one of his ass cheeks looks like. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
You see when Porky hit his thumb when his fucking Looney Tunes.
I was gonna say one of your ass cheeks looks like Drew Brees' face, and they can't get it out that Gorbachev mark out still.
God.
That was a branding iron. That was a branding iron, to be fair. But you are allowed back in that side of Omaha now, so you can come and go unimpeded there.
Just as long as I don't shave.
Well, I didn't think you were going to anyway.
Fuck no.
So yeah,
shit's overrated.
Rubens always shaved, except for the mugshot photo. He thought he could get away with it.
He looked just like he did in Buffy the Vampire Slayer in his mugshot.
So pre mugshot, what did he do besides Pee Wee?
He didn't have time for anything else. I don't think.
That's fantastic.
They were pumping his ass.
I thought there was something.
Yeah, but how weird to look back. You see all the fucking like that Nickelodeon pedophile fucking douche, and now you think, wait. I mean, I'm not saying Pee Wee was a pedo. Maybe he was just.
I hope not. I mean,
just a nice old queer, you know.
Right.
But still, I mean, he's doing a kids show.
Yeah, but you don't.
In the 80s, during the prime time of this shit.
On the flip side of that, it wasn't like he was on set with these kids where you could sniff their hair and shit. It wasn't like Sesame Street or like Pinwheel shit, right?
He was just fucking cherry in the mouth.
Oh, well.
Cherry! I'm gonna come!
Genie, come over here and lick my asshole real quick.
Who was the cowboy?
That was Lawrence Fishburne.
What was his name?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All I know is, speaking of, is Mr. Postman was Phil Hartman, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Lawrence Fishburne was the cowboy.
Oh, yeah. Imagine the shame that he felt to all his, like, when he's talking to Morgan Freeman. He's like, so what are you doing? And he's like, Pee-wee, fucking Playhouse.
Working. Kings of New York wasn't for 5 more years. Give him a break. So what did he do in the 90s? Batman, Batman Returns?
He kind of ousted for doing just the but
I mean,
he probably
are we gonna talk about it? Right.
No. But remember Bobcats?
Granted, I haven't jerked off in front of an audience before, unless it was an audience of 2. And that's including myself.
Right. I don't think I could come through with that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The best line was Dice. He was like, I didn't even like the guy. I thought he just started jerking off. I'm waiting for his new movie, coming in a theater near you. Great line.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, he, what?
Batman Returns? Then after that would have been some other Burton movie, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, he was one of the henchmen or whatever.
Heavy's and he's the dad of the Penguin in Batman Returns. He puts him in the basket and sends him down the river.
So this, I don't know if this is pre or after, but...
That's after. That was 92.
Yeah, and then
so Burton let him work a little bit.
Yeah.
Which goes back to the Danny Elfman thing.
Right. So
he was titty fucking Meg Tilly. I don't think he had anything to worry about.
So we went off the rails a little more. No, we didn't. We stayed on the rails. Choo choo. We're still there.
I blame the cocaine laden sodas.
But yeah. Old Paul Rubens. And he had a little comeback there.
He did.
You know, but everybody accepted that you go to a jerk-off theater to fucking jerk off, you know?
Right. Back then you had to, I assume. It wasn't like you could... Well,
if you go there to watch the movie, you're a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that's
you're a fucking weirdo.
You're lonely. He had time, you know, I mean, it was VHS by then, so I don't know, that's kind of weird. Was he wearing this?
And you would think he would get away with it if people are used to seeing him with that crew cut, you know, and he comes in.
I think it was the problem was when he was finished here. Right, and it was an inopportune time of the film because the guy hadn't come yet.
No,
because that turns out.
I don't know how pissed allegedly would you be to get arrested before you actually.
Dude, that'd be ridiculous, right? I'd be livid. I'd be coming while I was going. They'd be trying to handcuff me. I'd still be finishing off. I'd be using other patrons' hands. Something.
Give me this.
Give me that bucket of popcorn. Empty it out halfway.
Get over here.
Halfway. I need some swivel room.
So we'll use this moment to say, hey, we're going to start a new segment called Top 3 Bottom 3s.
That's right. Once again, not the gay club in Omaha. Though Josh is allowed back in that area.
Well,
Bill, take that out. It's supposed to be big toe.
We'll take the fucking viewers, but we won't step foot down there.
For you with Patreon, there's a picture of his balls right now.
I'll swing around my nuts for $25 a minute. They only can take 5 minutes.
Well, then you gotta go the other way. You gotta go counterclockwise.
I don't want to stretch him out. I don't want to use
your balls in a rung. It's gonna be like a Looney Tunes skit.
Yep. And then like a tether ball out to let him fucking go counterclockwise and boom, 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 boom.
You could use those on the highway to slow down traffic.
So Tim,
but they'd be like a parachute. You get caught in the back and get dragged for a while. That'd be terrible.
Oh, yeah,
Tim
like
Burton,
the back of a drag car.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't go very far, at least.
That's why I don't jog anymore.
Well, I think you just have to find better shorts, more support.
I tried the old lady's bra, but I put it on
Too small?
upside down. Yeah, they were just bobbling around, dripping out the sides still.
You know what you need? You need like a burlap sack.
I did.
And then cut an eye hole out like Jason upside down when you're running.
One-eyed Jason.
One-eyed Jason.
It's old Tim Burton, huh?
Yeah. The resurrector of Pee-wee's career after the infamous bathhouse incident.
Yeah.
Tim Burton, top 3, bottom 3. I think the top 3 is pretty clear cut. He's got a lot of movies. So the bottom 3 might be not so clear cut. There might be a fight on the bottom 3.
Yeah.
I think top 3 is pretty clean.
He's kind of like Hughes, in that aspect
true.
where there's his earlier movies are his best, and then tails off.
Well, there has to be an argument for that for almost who matures as a director. That's a different story. Who gets better with age? It's not Spielberg. It's not Stone.
Scorsese did, and then he went back down.
He middled though, but he's made so many cents. But he hasn't had a bomb in a while either.
Right.
Gangs of New York bombed, but I like it.
Yeah, that still rubs me a little, And then his Aviator.
The best scene though.
Leo phase there until Departed.
Challenge accepted. Throws a rabbit down. Great fucking scene.
Daniel Day, he'd say.
Well, that's not fair, right?
If he wasn't in it, it would be a big lump of shit to me. But he does every scene.
Aviator's pretty shitty. Anyway, we're getting off topic here, gentlemen. Bill, rewind that.
Tim fucking Burton. My favorite movie of all time is Ed Wood from Tim Burton.
Yeah.
And I think it's still in my top 10 movies.
I need to watch it, I need to watch it again. It's been a while.
Because I always love movies about
movies. Fantastic fucking cast.
Yes.
And
Bill Murray is fucking hilarious.
He's great in it.
Especially when you see, Plan 9, you see the actual actor.
Yeah. I've never seen Plan 9, though.
I mean, Bill Murray gated up a little more, but still, this is fucking hilarious.
I think Depp was feeling his oats by then. He was starting to become Johnny Depp. Thanks to Tim Burton, though. I mean, Scissorhands was huge. I'm a big Batman fan, and I will not leave that hill. I don't love superhero movies per se, but Batman and Batman Returns both. I like them both. Yeah. Returns is funny, but it's not my top 3.
I thought Returns could have been edited down about 50 minutes.
It's long. It is long.
That's what happens when you introduce
too many
villains.
With Walken, it's 3 villains technically. Max Shrek. It's too much. Batman's in the movie for 20 minutes. It's like Beetlejuice. He's in the movie. Third movie's Beetlejuice though. Got to be for me. Batman, Beetlejuice, Ed Wood.
Yeah, I think they came at our age where we were
they were also within 7 years of each other. It was 88 was Beetlejuice, 89 was Batman, 95 was Ed Wood, 93. So it was within. He hit his apex. It's like saying Tarantino, he hit his apex, but he only did 9 movies, and he never really tailed off.
And
where Burton did tail off, but Burton churned out so much stuff. It's hard not to have a bomb, and then you have 5.
Well, he probably did the studio thing where you make one for yourself and then you make a shit one.
Right.
But he made a lot of shit ones in the middle.
He did. Bottom 3.
I mean, they're still good, but they're still too Tim Burton-y.
Right.
And not good enough.
Right.
He's got one. He needs to be that gothic or a horror movie or.
And he excels in that.
Yeah.
He tried to go with the remake route with Willy Wonka. I was not a fan, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
Not a fan of. Not Snow White. Jesus Christ.
Sleepy Hollow.
Not Sam Raimi. That was the Wizard of Oz. Fuck. Getting powerful Oz.
Sleepy Hollow wasn't bad.
It was rated R.
That's an honorable mention.
Honorable mention on Sleepy Hollow. Rated R. Violent. I liked it. Reggie's titties were bobbling around. I liked that. Walken was good. Mars Attacks for me then.
Yeah, that's
personally. That's got to be an honorable mention.
mention.
Mars Attacks to me is like one of those stuffed Cannonball Run movies, Mad World movies where it's as many cameos as you can squeeze in from all these other actors that are going to be in the movie long, but they're going to be in it. Sarah Jessica Parker, Pierce Brosnan, and Nicholson in it a couple times.
Jack Black,
right. I mean, a lot of people shoved
DJ
into
Qualls,
it.
my white
that's
wood,
right.
DJ Qualls.
He gets a pass.
Forever I thought DJ Qualls was he was DJ, he was a DJ.
Oh, that's fantastic.
No, it's DJ from Roseanne. No, his name's just DJ.
Yeah, it just happens to
white
be
bread DJ.
Yeah. Dean Jerry.
The new Freddy Krueger, apparently.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine that shit?
Kinda now. I mean, Three Kings has been 25 years ago. Fuck, man. 26 years ago.
Yeah?
Great movie.
Jesus.
Soderbergh. Okay, another bomb.
The fucking Tim Burton. You know what I thought was a pretentious ball of shit? And I liked it the first time, but then I figured it was Tim Burton's way of saying, hey, I won an Oscar, and he never got it. Was Big Fish.
Yeah, I didn't like
with McGregor and Albert.
Ruddy, not Albert Ruddy, Jesus
the
Christ.
Old
Finney,
dude.
Albert Finney.
Yeah.
Is that where his dad's dying and he tells him tall tales the whole time? Kind of thing? Yeah. I think he saw Elizabethtown, another piece of shit like that by Cameron Crowe, and he was like, I want to try to top this. Orlando Bloom goes back to his dad's death or whatever.
Well, that's where you fucked up. You put that dumb fucker in it.
It's tremendous. So he starts off hot. You know,
so we got Big Fish as a bottom
start off
three.
hot, and you just tail off for a while. You finish big. You know, you have one big one on the way out. That's Beetlejuice, but he had some fucking bombs in there.
And, you know, Pee-wee's Big Adventures of honorable mention, too.
It would have to be, but it's also his first movie. You get a lot of
great.
Everybody's first movie is great. You know what I mean? For the most part. It's not polished. But
I don't know. Have you seen Roger Corman's first movie?
I wouldn't put him in the category of Tim Burton.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen Salvador by Stone?
Oh, yeah.
Planet of the Apes. I fucking hated Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yeah. Put Michael Clark Duncan as the
little
darkest
too on the
ape
nose
there is. Yeah, come on, man. You're telling me Hollywood ain't racist? Bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here. Surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, but the least time in the makeup chair.
Jesus Christ. Paul Giamatti, too, though.
Bill, take that out.
They fucking cast Paul Giamatti.
It was perfect.
Fucking orangutan? Paul Giamatti.
Perfect. Technically, they took hair off of Giamatti. They shaved him down to be in that fucking movie.
He was actually getting pussy.
That was Wahlberg trying. Me and Wahlberg do not get along. Like, personally, I'm not allowed in Boston. Nigga. I can't get there. Shit, Bill, go back 5 more seconds. It'll be Dumbo.
I'm assuming Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, I like Dark Shadows. I was a Dark Shadows fan. That was a theatrical visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a honorable mention.
The Alice Cooper.
I think he hits gothic darkness. You know, he hits that well.
Yeah, it did. It set well with me.
Yeah, I dug it.
And then that new Beetlejuice, I don't know too much. I mean, it's hard to fucking capture shit after fucking 30
It's not
years.
bad. It's not bad. Everybody comes back except for Emily Baldwin and Gina Davis don't come back. But it's essentially...
good thing because...
you see him for like 10 minutes, though. Like, Beetlejuice, kind of like the first movie. He's not like an overly... Which helps, but you want more of it. Right. You're like, give me 5 more minutes.
Keaton's the only thing that works.
Exactly.
You know, he still has that... You know,
and it works because it's the makeup. He looks great.
Right, you can't. That'll never die. That's why
you could do that in 10 years.
You could play a clown for 50. Bozo the Clown was 20 when he started. Right. He's 75. He still looks the same.
Exactly.
But shit, that's about all the Tim Burton movies that I know.
That's all I want to know. I didn't see Sweeney Todd, but give Depp one more shot.
Sweeney Todd. It was okay, but a musical? Come on, man.
Do you have to...
Why do you gotta ruin shit with a musical?
Did Rob Zombie take his gimmick of putting his wife in all his fucking movies? Is that a thing? Because it seems like she's in every movie. I mean, she's a fine actress, but I wouldn't necessarily call her a good actress.
Which one?
Helen Bonham Carter.
No.
But she's in every one of his movies, right?
I thought he was married to Lisa Marie.
Who am I thinking is married to
Lisa Marie's the one that looks like she was Vampira in Ed Wood.
I thought he was married to Helen Bonham Carter for some reason. I could be.
Well, let's look that up.
Bill, I could be out of my mind on that though.
Look that up.
Right.
So what's the wager here? I got Lisa Marie, the one that played Vampira, and she's in every one of his movies also.
Wow.
Helen Bonham Carter is also in every one.
She is. There's got to be a reason for that. Maybe she's his Guma.
Maybe it's a tree-peat.
Right. It's possible.
Ziggy, who is Tim Burton married to?
Tim Burton is currently not married. He has been married once, to Lena Giesick, from 1989 to 1991.
Oh shit! Apparently he's a smart man.
Monica Bellucci since September 30th, 2022.
He's a smart man. Monica Bellucci. Well,
Helen... I swear. Marked it down and I wrote it up. Didn't I?
Well, my sources are off, unfortunately.
Bill, you're not getting any more Subway.
I want someone's head.
I swear.
Okay. In 2001, she started in a relationship with Tim Burton. 2014, they separated amicably, never married. Together 13 years. She did all these movies in that time frame with him. So I'm not
that's Heron Bottom.
Completely off.
Okay, Bill.
Sir.
Check Lisa Marie. No. Well, I could be fucked up, but I don't think so. So when did that end? 2000 what?
In 2001, she began a relationship with Tim Burton, whom she met while filming Planet of the Apes. Burton cast her in a number of his films, including Big Fish, Corpse Bride, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, Alice in Wonderland, and Dark Shadows. They separated in 2014 after they had a son and a daughter together.
Ah. And then 2014, it's Lisa Marie, baby.
Very possible.
But anyway, she was, I wanted to make a point that in Planet of the Apes,
Or maybe before
hotter,
that, then.
she was hotter as the ape.
That's
than she is in
tremendous.
real life. Because I would have banged her as the ape in that.
Who would
I think
have?
I threw a few loads at the screen.
But that was when Michael Clark Duncan was on there, to be fair.
He helped.
Yeah.
Them fucking nostrils, I was like, boom. It's like an anus and a pussy. Right next to each other.
You don't want matted hair. Hey, he was married to Lena Giske
Lisa Marie.
after 4 years. You're correct.
Oh,
that's when he was
that's the
married
same-
to.
Oh,
And
shit.
he met Bonham
We're
Carter.
both right. High five.
I refuse.
Ain't that great when we're both right?
Yeah, it never happens.
You better mark that down.
You write it up.
Woo!
I think that's a good podcast. Well, you wrap
All
that
right.
shit up, kid.
We did all right.
Yeah.
We did a little longer than we thought.
That's all right.
27 minutes.
Yeah.
That's, a little
That's the
longer.
drive home.
All right. Well, R.I.P. Pee Wee.
And until next week.
Mark it down
And you write it up.
with big toe.
And ridiculous.
Cha cha cha.
Ha! Bumble.
Big toe.
And ridiculous in the house.
Yummy. Smell this!